channel. My name is Laura and today I'm doing the mid-year freakout tag. I've done this tag in the past and now it's time to do the 2019 one. So far I've finished 30 books, which is great because my year goal is 60 books, so I'm halfway there. I am slowing down though. I started really well and then I got in a reading slump because I read my favorite book. So the first question is best book you read in 2019, and that would have to be the one that put me in the reading slump in the month of May because I haven't found anything that's good until then. So the book that I read in May was A Woman Is No Man. So I went into this one blind and I loved her writing style and I really enjoyed this book. It is an adult book and it was about a Pakistani woman who lives in Pakistan and she is forced to marry this American guy and she moves to America, and it was really amazing. Her writing style was amazing. I gave it 5 stars. I could not put it down. But since then, I haven't found the 5-star book. So that's my book for number 1. Number 2, best sequel you read in 2019. Now, I don't really like sequels that much, but I did read one sequel, and that book was Glory in Death. I wouldn't say it was the best, but it's the only one that I read. So, yeah. So that's book 2, and I listened to it on audio, and I did buy book 3, and I will be reading book 3, not listening to it. So, number 3, a new release you haven't read yet, but really want to. A new release. Okay, that would be this one. The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren. I heard that this one was amazing. I bought it. I wanted to read it for the month of June. And June is almost over. We have one more week and I haven't been able to get to it yet. Maybe I will read it in the summer. I hope I get to it. So that's this one. It's a romance book. Number 4, most anticipated release for the second half of the year. Okay, I had to look this one up because a lot of the books that I wanted to read in 2019 were already released. So, the one that hasn't been released yet, it is coming out July 30th, and it is a psychological thriller, and the book is called Never Have I Ever by Jocelyn Jackson. It seems amazing and I hope to get my hands on it, if not from the probably from the library, because I am on a book buying ban. So I've been trying to get my new releases from the library, so hopefully they will get it in July. Number 5, the biggest disappointment of the year. That would have to be the very first book I attempted to read this year, and I hated it. And I DNF'd it. So that book would be The Milkman. And I wanted to love it because it won an award, but I just could not get into the book. And I read about 20 pages and I was like, this is not for me. And I just donated the book to the used bookstore. Number 6, the biggest surprise. The biggest surprise. This is a hard one. The biggest surprise would have to be the Quintland Sisters. I picked it up and read it because it's about multiples, and I love reading about multiples because I have multiples. So this one I thought was nonfiction until I finished the book, and I found out it's historical fiction based on a true story. It's about these identical girls that were born in Canada, and the government took them and used them as made people pay to see them, which was really strange to me. But it is a true story. The book is fiction, historical fiction. She did change some things in the book, so it wasn't nonfiction. I don't know, but I really, really enjoyed it, and I was surprised that I enjoyed it so much. Okay, number 7, favorite new author or new to you author. So a new to me author, I would have to say the woman who wrote, she's a new author, the one that wrote, what the hell? A Woman is No Man. So Edith Rum is an author that only wrote that one book, and I certainly will be reading more of her books once she releases them, but right now she only has that one book out. Number 8 is the newest fictional crush. I don't have fictional crushes. So number 9, newest favorite character. I don't have a favorite character either. This is hard. I really don't have a favorite character. So, okay. Number 10. A book that made you cry. Man. Okay, I went through all my 30 books and I did not cry in one of them. So that's a good thing. Okay. So number 11, a book that made you happy. I would have to say the Joel Osteen book, and that one was Living in Favor, Abundance, and Joy. I listened to that on audio, and it really made me happy, very uplifting, and he's a great motivator to think positive, and I really enjoyed his book. Okay, number 12. A favorite book to movie. I only read one, and I wouldn't say it would be my favorite because I only gave it 3 stars. It's The Passage, and I did watch the TV show, and it did get canceled, so I only watched just the beginning. I think I watched 3 or 4 episodes, but I only gave the book 3 stars. Number 13, favorite review that you did. And I would have to say it would be the Love Your Life, Living Happy, Healthy and Whole by Victoria Osteen. I really enjoyed her book. This was the second time that I listened to it this year, and I actually gave the book to my sister, the audio book to my sister to listen to, because she needs some uplifting and very positive, very positive message. Number 14, the most beautiful book you bought this year, and I would have to say this one, An American Marriage. I didn't buy that many books this year that were new to me, so except for the New Used Bookstore, which I bought old books. But this one I want to read. I got this from the Book of the Month Club, and I heard that this one was amazing, so hopefully I will read it very soon. Okay, and the next one is number 15. What books do you need to read by the end of the year? So, a book that I need to read by the end of the year, I definitely want to get to this one. I'm hoping to read it during the summer. He is one of my favorite authors. I've read his books before, and I haven't gotten to this one yet, but I have it. I want to read Beartown by Frederick Backman, and I love his writing style, so I'm hoping that I love this one. I also have the second book on my shelf that I want to read, so yeah, I'm hoping to get to this by the end of the year. I also have Harry Potter number 7, and I hope to finish that by the end of the year, so we'll see if I get to it or not. And that's it. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in another video. Bye.